going good. I thought I was getting sick. In fact, I was getting sick, and now I'm suddenly better. I don't know how. It could be the fact that when you're in Korea, you're eating a lot more vegetables and like healthier like things. You know, you're getting some actual nutrition instead of just eating cheesecake every night for the past few weeks. Which before I left for Korea was actually my diet. For pretty much a cheesecake every single night. Amy and I would sit down. We would watch Great British Bake Off. And then it would always make us hungry for kind of like pastries or desserts. So we would end up ordering cheesecake for delivery every night. And that is not a healthy way to live. So when I go over to Korea and suddenly I'm able to eat vegetables, kimchi, get some good rice, like all these other varieties of food, because in Korea the culture is very much centered around food. It was always meant to be like a shared experience food, and so they're very serious about making sure that you are full. I've got some stories about that because my family loved to make sure that I had food in me at all times of the entire existence that I was in Korea. I was full. Which in Korean is called pebulo, and you would just see me like every single night that I was with my family. The end of it would end with me going, please, no more food, Pamela. Pamela, I don't want to eat anymore. And they would just go, Pegopa, which means hungry. And I'm like, no, Pamela, I need no food. And they're just like, ooh, food, you eat. Come on, you're starving. And they're not starving. It's actually a funny story. When I was, it was like the second day that I was there, probably second day, and I just woken up.
Eliminate the enemy team. Round start.
Adjusted, and I hadn't gone there long enough to be able to get up at the right time. So I was up at like 5 a.m. And I sat in the room for a little bit, and I was like, okay, well, no one's awake, and I don't just want to jump out there, and wake everyone up, and because it's a nice sized house, but it's not a huge house. So if one person's walking out, other people are going to hear it. So I walk out there as quietly as I can. I go downstairs. It's about 6 now. I kill some time on the phone, and I walk down the room as gently as I can. And a lot of Koreans, especially with that number of family in the house, they were sleeping on the floor. So they were sleeping on the floor, on the upstairs, they were sleeping on the floor downstairs, and then everyone else had their rooms that they could have had. Oh, well, thank you, Demented Love. Thank you. I'm happy to be back. Thank you so much for that. But no need. Stop that. Yeah, so, creeping down as much as I can creep. I'm creeping as quietly as much as I can. And I get down to the bottom, and I'm like, I'm a little hungry, but I don't want to tell anybody that I'm hungry because then that's going to get the throngs of people out. So I quietly sneak into the kitchen. I grab a bowl, and I'm about to get some rice. But the problem with this rice cooker is that it has a lock-unlock mechanism. It's made by some company called Cuckoo, which is kind of ironic because this was the clarion call that woke up everybody in the house. So its name is Cuckoo. Its symbol is a little rooster, and when you unlock it, it goes doo-doo-doo, like a very loud beeping doo-doo-doo. So I like doo-doo-doo. Ah, shit! But I didn't hear anything. So I thought I was in the clear. So I pop it open, ka-chunk, grab the rice paddle, I scoop some out for myself, and I'm like, okay, I made it. A little clacking of the chopsticks, and I go out into the living room, and I'm like, okay, good. I just sit down, I grab some Kim's fried seaweed, and I was like, I can eat this in peace, and no one's gonna bother me. Then, the door squeaks. Suddenly, in my arm. It's so funny because they never refer to each other as their names.
That's like easy to help save them.
Different nicknames for someone. That's like they're called aunt in Korean is emo. So emo, IMO would be like the most direct translation. Not necessarily emo like emo, but emo. So I forget what nickname emo was, but it was I believe it was the eldest of my mom's sisters, so the oldest of my aunts, and she just rounds the corner, just sticks her head like the door. The door squeaks open, and I just see her head pop out from like the crack there, and she's just, Pego Pop? I've got my bowl right, and she's just like, Pego Pop? And I'm like, oh, yeah, but I'm good. I got my rice. I'm good. Pego Pa, if you didn't remember, means hungry. And she was like, huh? And that was the siren call that woke up my entire family. Because I have 6 aunts. At the time, only 4 of them were in the house, and my mother were there. But then upstairs, you hear squeak. Another door opens, some steps. There's a railing above there, and just I see a head peering over the railing, just like, Pego Pa? And my other aunt just looks down at me like, Pego Pa? And I'm like, no, I'm good. And she's like, oh, yeah, sit down. She comes down the stairs. Then my other aunt comes out of the other room like, oh, Pego Pa, oh, okay. And then my mom comes out of the bathroom because apparently she was in there the whole night. And I don't even know why, but my mom goes, oh, Pego Pa, oh, Mom, you hungry? You just told me. And I was like, I'm not hungry. I have rice. And then instantly, everyone just started piling food in the living room table. It was a small table. It's kind of customary to sit on the floor when you eat in Korea. So I was just sitting on the floor, and it was this low coffee table style thing, and just food, kimchi, bean sprouts, fish, squid, like soups. Suddenly there was soup for breakfast out of everywhere, and it was just tons of stuff, and just food, and I'm just like, it was 6 in the morning, and then suddenly it's 7 in the morning, and I'm just, hello. Oh God, I'm so full. Please, I don't want to eat anymore. I can't possibly eat anymore. And then just like constantly, that was every day. Every single day I was in Korea. It was just a series of Pego Pa? Pego Pa? I can't eat anymore. And then when we weren't cooking in the house, we were going out to eat at all these different restaurants that we were going to. And restaurants like in Korea, very except for one, but that's another story that I'll get to later. But it was a great time, and this was the first time in a long time that I was actually able to talk with my family. Like I've been learning Korean for about a year. Not that it did me that much good when I was over there, but it did me a considerable amount of good because, number one, I can read it now, and number two, I understand the grammar. So I know what they're trying to get at when they are saying something. My vocab is just way low compared to actual conversational. But as once I start learning the words, and I'm learning words as I go along, I will get to the point where I can be conversational, and that will like literally be game changing because I was able to communicate. Number one, the person I communicated with the most was my cousin Hyungbae, who you guys saw in the. Did you guys see the Korean candy video? My cousin Hyungbae is the tall one, so he's the tallest of the bunch. He's just a really funny guy. Also, he's trying to be an actor over in Korea, and he's been in a few cool roles. So, if anyone's watching this from Korea and you need an actor for your show, call up Hyungbae. He's got great headshots. He's very yepuda. And he told me that was not the right word, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure that man very yepuda. Yeah, Hyungbae is like, I've known Hyungbae forever, and I've never talked to Hyungbae. I've known him since I was 6 years old. Maybe even younger than that. Maybe I went over there when I was like 4. I can't remember exactly when. Those pictures that I showed during the candy video, those were so long ago that I have no memory of the actual event. So maybe it was even before that. Maybe it was hello? Do not disturb while driving? Do you think I'm driving, phone? I'm not. Okay, I'm back now. Yeah. That was so long ago that I don't remember it. And Hyungbae has been a part of my life that entire time. And the most mind-blowing thing is I've never once actually spoken to him in a way that we could understand each other. I've visited, and every time that I've visited, I've hung out with him. I really have. But I've never spoken to him. And so to have a situation where you have a family member who's been involved in your life for so long, and he's the kind of guy that knows like what I'm doing. He knows what I'm doing. He knows incredibly what I'm doing. Oh, thank you so much to Evan8623. You guys, if you can, whenever someone does something like that, give a super chat or becomes a member of the channel, you can actually type in chat at their name. Just type the at symbol and then put in like those recent super chat from Terrific TORR, just at in their name. It shows up in the highlights for them, so it makes it really special for them too. So if you guys can help out anytime something like that happens, hit the at symbol, start typing their name and just give them a warm welcome, like, and a big thank you for that, because I really do appreciate that. You don't need to give me any super chat. Everybody who's a member of the channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So if you guys see that, and I don't think that's the right definition of it. So, but with my cousin Youngbei, and this is kind of something that I almost regret for a long, like a big part of my life, is the fact that this hilarious person. I've got so many stories. I've got a list. We got a list of notes that I have just to talk about all of the different things that we did in Korea that I have to tell stories for, and I've barely gotten through the first one. The first story I had written down was literally just emos asking Petrocom, and I've got car repair shop, jam session at Youngbei's father's garage, massage at bathhouse where I was straddled by a man. It was a really good massage, and a scrub down too. That's another story where we carried Grandma to her wheelchair. We went to look out, Museum. Korean man in small restaurant said I look French. That's literally a notation I have here. Haggled in Seoul for clothes. I ate a chicken foot, which was just not good in any capacity. The packed market, the not so one-way road that Youngbei took us down. We almost died. Herb Island, which is a wonderful place. And a grocery store, man yelling about fish and meat. I talked about in the Korean candy video. I've got so many stories here that I want to get through. I want to see if we get through all of them until I get through this. But just what I was saying is Youngbei is an absolutely hilarious guy, and I knew just enough Korean to talk to him, and he knew just enough English to talk to me that we could bridge the gap and we could talk